Hi Capricorn, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-July 2025 love reading. Thank you to those of you who have liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. Those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is look at the past, present, and future energies between you and the main love interest. We'll also pull oracle cards to help with the bridge and the gap dynamic. As far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so while I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left is your energy and the cards on the right is the other person's, if you feel it's the way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have Justice. So yeah, with the artwork in this deck in particular, what I get from this is I feel like for the majority of you, there was some physical distance between the two of you at one point, maybe even emotional distance, but I'm feeling more of a physical distance between the two of you, and this could just be saying in the past you might have actually returned to help restore balance within the connection. Alright, past energy on their side, we have the High Priestess. So yeah, I feel like this is saying intuitively they might have just been patient around whatever this separation was in the past, and to me this looks like ultimately they had a feeling that she would eventually come back, so it seemed like they weren't necessarily stressed about the separation for whatever reason it may have been, whether there was like a breakup or you just, had to move away for career, whatever the case may have been, or even if you guys were just friends at a certain point and then never really got it off the ground in the past. It looks like ultimately they seem to have confidence that you would return at some point. So that's what I see with that. All right, present energy on your side, we have the 10 of Cups. So yeah, looks like you're definitely feeling a lot of positivity toward the connection at this time. Feeling like there's definitely potential for this connection to grow and for it to last as well. All right, present energy on their side, we have the Lovers. So yeah, Gemini energy here, and this is also highly optimistic energy that they're in as well. So yeah, it looks like between the two of you in the present moment, it looks like things seem to be going really well. All right, in the near future position on your side, we have the Seven of Spades. So this is a Leo energy here, and maybe this is even just pointing to that timeline, saying that maybe around toward the end of Leo season, you might start to feel a little bit guarded toward the connection, maybe feel a little bit overwhelmed for whatever reason. And this does make me think of the fact that there's also going to be a Mercury retrograde coming up in Leo. So I would say ultimately, if this is one of those feelings that seems to come up out of nowhere, then I would attribute it more than likely just being related to the Mercury retrograde. And then once the energy passes, you probably won't feel this anymore. But on the flip side of that, if this is a feeling you felt with them many times before and it flares up again during a retrograde, then yeah, that could just be saying that, yeah, this is more likely going to continue to repeat itself. All right, future energy on their side, we have the Ace of Cups. So yeah, it looks like this person's definitely still open to grow the connection between the two of you. Now, maybe they're not outwardly expressing it, and maybe for some of you that could be where your doubt might be creeping in, and that's where you could be feeling a little bit guarded. Because I will say here in the past we talked about how it seemed like this person just intuitively had a feeling that you would come around, so it didn't seem like they were necessarily giving a lot of communication toward the connection and expressing their feelings. Now in the present it looks like they might be though, so ultimately maybe for some of you that's what your concern is. You're like, oh, I'm not really sure how to read this person, but if that's the case, it looks like they are definitely open to growing the connection. All right, so bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Four of Cups. So this is Cancerian energy here, and for some of you, this could just be saying maybe for some of you, this is what led you back toward the connection, right? If you were just feeling like the other opportunities that you may have been around weren't necessarily fulfilling, so maybe that made you want to go back to the past and see if you could get things off the ground in that situation. If I was you, this could just be saying that maybe why you're feeling a little bit guarded, though, is if you're in the present feeling like with this person that it doesn't seem to be emotionally fulfilling, that's also a possibility as well. But yeah, like I said, I feel like you'll be able to pick up on, okay, if this is something where you constantly have felt this way in the past as well, then it's bigger than just, oh, just a Mercury retrograde thing. I feel like it's more trying to point it out to you that, hey, don't get too caught up in the moment here. This is the typical energy between the two of you. And again, like I said, on the flip side, if you haven't really felt this before and it seems to come up out of nowhere, then it seems like it's more of a temporary thing with the retrograde. And once that settles, it'll be behind you. Bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Three of Wands. So yeah, this could just be saying that in general, this person might tend to get a lot of attention, and I wonder if for some of you, maybe that's what makes you feel guarded as well. But yeah, I feel like this is the same for the most part. It's more likely more of an innocent thing, but it could just be where they might enjoy the attention, but they don't necessarily engage with it too much. We'll see what we get from the Oracle cards, though. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Love Oracle card deck. I'm just going to give this a few shuffles first. Alright, and I'll take this card here, get this out of the way, and then I'll do the same thing with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck as well. So I'll give this a few shuffles now. Alright, and we'll take this card here, get this out of the way, and we'll take a look at that Messages of Love card first. Alright, we have True Love. It says this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. So yeah, I feel like at least if that was what your concern may have been, where like I said, if this person just doesn't seem to express as much how they're feeling, that should hopefully give you a little bit more confidence there. Yeah, it does seem like the love is genuine there, but we'll see what the Wisdom of the Oracle adds to the mix. And that could also explain why, you might feel pulled back toward the connection as well. From the Wisdom of the Oracle, we have Two to See. There's the artwork, and the number is 7. So we'll see what this says. All right, the relationship message says there are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. So yeah, definitely a positive message there. And at the very least, that might be the energy. Like I said, it looks like you might both be in that energy in its moment. So if you feel that energy start to dissipate a little bit, hopefully that message will resonate with you at that point as well, and you're able to get back to that energy. Because like I said, ultimately it looks like this person is open to growing the connection between the two of you. So hope it ever resonated with you guys. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.